What's up, viewers, man? It's Trey Beamen from the Mind Overflow. All right, so my very first topic is the NBA Finals. Boy. Where do I start as far as the NBA Finals? All right, the way I feel about the NBA Finals, and this is just straight up my opinion, I just don't believe that Miami lost 4-1. Like a team like Miami losing 4-1, that just makes no sense to me. Like at all. Like not even saying that the Spurs is an awful team because we both. I mean, from seeing what we saw last night and games before, they are a wonderful team. A wonderful team. You know, they work together. You know, they want to see each other achieve greatness. And, you know, they're the champions, I guess, because of that fact. But it's just, if Miami was going to lose, I just feel like it should have been more fight. They lost three straight games. Like, what is that? Like I don't understand that at all. Like I really don't understand that. And it's not even and I mean I've been watching the blogs and watching the Twitters and Instagram posts and all this kind of stuff, and you know the slander was real on LeBron. It was gonna happen. But the thing is, you lose three games in a row and they're all blowouts. You know, like that don't make no sense to me. It's something going on for Miami to lose three games straight with blowout wins. You know, like that just doesn't make no sense to me. Like I don't know what's up with that. Um, just like I said, not taking anything away from Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, you know, none of them. Tony Parker, of course, Kawhi Leonard, the MVP, of course, Kawhi Leonard. Not taking nothing away from them, man, but I just feel like, all right, LeBron is LeBron James. Cri- Critically acclaimed LeBron James. Like, this is the best player on the face of the earth. Like, it's LeBron James, man. Like, and then the thing about it is, I could say, all right, well, the Heat didn't do nothing. You know, I could say LeBron didn't have no help. Well, LeBron didn't play his best every game either, though. That's the thing. Like, he had spots where he would be awesome, but he played bad. Passes that he made were awful. Cuts, period. Like, it just seemed like the Miami Heat gave that game, gave them a championship. There was no type of grit and grime as far as like on Miami's, you know, end. It wasn't like no like all right, we in the championship, we down, we just got blown out and we down. Like what? Like there was no grit and grime. Like they didn't. It didn't even seem like they wanted to. I seen a post where my boy Spank, shout out to Spank, man, the comedian Spank. He was like, LeBron should have at least been cussing folk out. Like I agree with that. Like you, he's the leader. They were saying before the game, he was like, you know, follow me. You know, all right, you're being a leader, but at the same time, you got vets on that squad that's supposed to be able to play basketball, man. Like these are NBA players. I didn't see NBA players for the Heat last night, man. Like I just only person that was just really balling was LeBron James, and he was making mistakes as well, man. Like I don't like a cross court pass he tried to make to Wade. Like you ball faked the pass and still made the pass and got it picked off. Like what did you think was gonna happen? If you ball faked, he went for the ball fake to go and pick off the pass, then you make the pass anyway. Like that just didn't make no sense to me. Miami's defense was horrible. I mean, worse than usual. You know, like Miami plays spurts of good defense. Like we all know that Miami is an offensive team, but it's just like Miami played defense horribly, like horrible. Like I tweeted, and I was just like, I've never seen defense played this bad. Like my middle school squad played better defense than the Miami Heat in this final series. Like that didn't make no sense. Like little things like people looking at people drive by, no help side defense. Anderson just letting people like letting Tony Parker. That was so many times in each one of those games, even when Miami won, where Chris Anderson just letting people come in and do floaters, like just letting them come in, like Bosh just letting people go toward the rim. And then when he did try to play defense, he got dunked on horribly. Like that was awful. Like all he and then it's like with the defense at the rim was so bad because everybody trying to block everything. What happened? And you saw this from the Spurs. They just stood in LeBron's way. They didn't do nothing special. They didn't send no triple teams at him. I mean, they didn't send like a double team at him or nothing like that. It was sometimes where he be double teamed, but most of the time they just did what they were supposed to do on defense. Played team defense, stepped in people's way. Like Wade, bruh, Wade was awful. Wade was awful, and I don't know what happened to Wade. Everybody says because LeBron got there. No, bruh, you're still an NBA player. You're still an elite player, but you're not looking like it. Like that. I don't know what they. It wasn't no sense of urgency from the Heat, except the first 10 minutes. They went up. What was that like? I think they went up like 9-zip. And then maybe they got some more points on that, but they went up, and I was happy. I'm talking junk to my homeboys. I'm like, yeah, man, the Heat gonna win this one, bruh. After that, like first maybe 10 minutes, man, the Spurs started coming back. They went up 29-25, and just went off from there. Like they were awesome. And then this blog that I got today, this ain't nothing taking nothing against the Spurs, not like nothing away from the Spurs, excuse me. But it's just like Miami didn't play like Miami at all. Like nowhere close to playing like Miami. Like we've seen Miami play a lot better than that. Even at their worst, they've played a lot better than that. I've never seen Miami. I haven't seen Miami play like that. Even when they first got together, and they were horrible when they first got together. Like they were horrible that year. Man, they played better than that in the finals against the Mavs. They played better than that. Like that was awful. Like and I don't know, man. I don't know if it was personal issues between all of them. I don't know what was going on, but they could have played a lot better than that, man. Miami played horrible, horrible. But on to a lighter note, and the thing is, don't get me wrong, people. I'm a Miami Heat. I wouldn't say fan because I'm a die-hard Atlanta fan, like to the day that I die. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, by the way. I'm a die-hard Hawks fan, Falcons fan, anything Atlanta. That's me. The dream. I love Atlanta. Like so, Miami is like a second team for me. Like I like Miami, but I couldn't call myself a fan last night, man. Like they looked horrible. I like the Spurs. I never want them to win though. That's the thing. Against any other team, I never root for them. Is what I'm saying. I like them though. That's weird, I know. But I like Spurs. I like the Spurs. I guess I just I like high intensity, and the Spurs aren't really high intensity. Like they're just really fundamental. Like you won't really see highlights like that highlight from Manu, man. You ain't seen Manu do that since like probably his first or second year, man. He ain't been doing nothing like that. But they play well. They play well together, and kudos to Kawhi Leonard, just like everybody says. He's going to be the face of the Spurs. Kudos to him, man. He balled and stepped up, and that's a positive from that series. That's a positive from that series. I want to talk about a side note as far as everybody saying that Patty Mills is going to lead the Spurs and he's going to be a starter for another team. I seriously doubt that. Because if you think about it, a lot of people from that team, from that Spurs team, could have left and been a starter for somebody as a role player and starter, but they could have been a starter somewhere else. And a lot of them stayed. I just don't see Patty Mills leaving. I really don't, especially because he played his first year. He didn't get much time. He got time this year. I don't really see him leaving and becoming a starting. Not saying that he can't, but I really don't see him leaving and becoming a starter on another team. I just really believe that he's going to stick with the Spurs and he's going to try to do that. Now, to be honest, though, I don't know how everything is going to end up if Tim Duncan retires. Now, if Tim Duncan retires, man, they still got a good big and splitter, and they still got DL. But they got what's the guy's name? Baines on the bench. But I don't think that team will be the same. They got I think his name Aries or Ayers, something like that. His name used to be Pendergraph, but he changed it to his dad's name. I think they'll be all right, but they won't be the same without Tim Duncan, because I think Tim is that big that gives a lot of defense heck just because of his name, just because of Tim Duncan, the big fundamental. Like that, he gives a lot of defenses havoc because of that. A lot of people have to play him as if he is a star, which he is. I'm not taking anything away from him. But a lot of people won't play Tim Duncan straight up. If you make him go over the top, it's either he makes it or he misses it. Play him straight up and see where it goes from there. I think a lot of times, like Haslam and during the series, Birdman and everything was playing him like too tight. Like, make him beat you over the top. If he beats you over the top, then it's a 50-50 chance. It's a 50-50 chance he going to make it. Not taking anything away from his greatness and that he can make shots and everything like that, because I know people will go at my head about that. But it's just like, it's a 50-50 chance if he go over the top of you. It's a 50-50 chance. That's just like a contest. Like, if you contest the shot, it's a 50-50 chance depending on where you at that he going to make the shot. Even with a layup. You contest it, you might scare him. You never know, and I think they were playing him just a little bit too tight. They were giving him fouls and everything like that they could have played a lot better on. They could have played a lot better defense, and help side was never there on Tim Duncan. Sometimes even if you hedge, it might be better than, you really, all out going to double or anything like that. They never played help side for Tim Duncan. They really left Chris Anderson and they left Bosh and Haslam on the island to defend Tim by himself. And I don't, even if you would have sent a hedge in Wade or a hedge in LeBron or something like that, it would have been better. I just don't know what happened to the Heat, man. And there's more and more and more that I could say about that series, even about the bench play. You got guys like James Jones coming in, making in Game 4, came in and made what that was three straight on consecutive possessions. You made 3 threes straight, and the next game he didn't get no playing time. Beasley came in and gave him a little life. He might have got that 5-second, or he had to call that timeout because he was about to get a 5-second call out of bounds. But other than that, he came in, he played all right. He gave them a little life. I just believe that they didn't go to the bench enough. Miami it is. I don't think they went to the bench enough. The Spurs used their bench very effectively. And, the Spurs, I can't say enough about the Spurs because they have a system. They play a system, and that's how they play their offense. I think the offense in the NBA is really getting to the point where it's the offense itself is becoming obsolete. A lot of guys are trying to do things one on one nowadays, and they play one on one defense and they play one on one offense. You can't. What is really happening to the team aspect of basketball, and that's what the Spurs basically taught the world last night by beating the snot out of Miami. Like that, I just didn't expect Miami to lose last night. Maybe they'd have lost in Game 7 or 6, but I didn't figure them losing 3 straight blowouts by that. I didn't see that. That just bewilders me. I don't know what happened as far as that. But I mean, congrats to the Spurs, man. Tim Duncan deserved it. He's a walking legend, man. Congrats to the Spurs and Tim. I'm glad that he could have got another one. I'm glad that he went on ahead and got another one before he retires. Not saying he gonna retire this year. Who knows? It would be a good look if he did retire and not lose next year. That. I mean, not saying that he is gonna lose. I'm just saying it'd be a good way for him to go out on top. Um, Kudos again to Kawhi Leonard, the future face of the Spurs, and shoot, who knows? Maybe even the future face of the NBA. The way he was playing, he did nothing but continue to get better every game, and that's how LeBron did. LeBron just got better every game, every year he got better, and that's what Kawhi Leonard's doing, and he's doing it on defense first, and that's one thing I like about Kawhi Leonard is he's doing on defense. He was always a defensive player coming in the league, and now he's opening up his offensive, arsenal, and that's a good thing for a young player like him to establish himself. So, hey man, that was about it. I got way more to say about that, but hey, I'll be on here forever talking. So, if let me know what y'all think, man. Let me comment and tell me what y'all think about the NBA Finals or anything that I said. If you agree with it, you don't agree with it, stuff like that. Y'all let me know, man. Yeah, hit me up, man. I'll try to put my email address somewhere on in the description or whatever like that. Just like I said, comment, say whatever you feel like. If you want to comment on something about what I said, if you want to comment about the NBA Finals, if you got another video that you would like for me to make, another video idea, or like something that you want me to talk about in the media or on Twitter or anything that's going on you want me to talk about, or you want to hear me talk about, just leave it in the comments or email me. So this has been Trey Beamen from the Mind Overflow, man. Y'all be easy. Keep rocking with me. Holla at y'all.